Orange Champion 131 Zone. MooRooom. We're on the heart chakra this week. And some breathing in later on. We just went through some matrix with affirmations and what we're going to do with those. We are watching currently Snakes on a Plane. And I was getting this one from it was either Bobby Emmett or Brother Pennant was speaking on the Snakes on the Plane with Soul Plane and Snakes on the Plane. I was like, wait a minute, Soul Plane came out in 2004. That's when you were on the plane and enjoying life. You know what I'm saying? The Kundalini, you're up there getting it. High as a kite. What? And then 2 years later, that plane that you were supposed to be on, we're gonna put snakes on that one. We're gonna crash that. And it's wow because I'm watching the movie again. I think I got like maybe 30 minutes in. Not to kill it off. I was just, let's sit, just watch an hour, 45 minutes straight. So I'm watching a little bit. Do I have my notes on me? Hey, out there. The dude, this boy right here, Mr. Sean. I was like, wait, is he important? Because I remember at the beginning, I was like, is he important? And of course, you gotta get through all the, get all the, people acting weird and plot holes and all that other stuff. Get that stuff out of there. I ain't worried about that. So I remember the T-shirt that he had on was Sakal. Okay, that's the shirt that he had on when they was breaking into his apartment after they saw him. But he was very keen and very his character was very trusting, but very aware. His character was very aware of his surroundings and whatnot. So even when Samuel L. comes in there, well, shoot, let's stop real quick. The first scene where he's riding through with all that product placement. Woo, 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 woo. Where is he at? I think he's underneath a train. If I'm not, train tracks, a crossroads. If I'm not mistaken, like one of them trains that go over part you down there. And how does he meet the other dude? That's the prosecutor who's getting about to get Barry Bonds. How does he fall? He falls from on high, falls down, never hits the ground though. Never hits the ground though. And how does he fall? Like a cross, an upside down cross. Gotcha. See, that's right there. That first scene of him falling through there. Now he's down there, and now they got to go up. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. All right. So that's dope. Samuel L. Jackson's character is, oh man, jumping. Mr. Kim, Eddie Kim, where you at? Eddie Kim. See, I should have did the screenshots, but I watched it in the living room, so we ain't even do all that. Rachel Blanchett. I thought that was Alicia Silverstone. That's not Clueless? Wow. Okay, dead. So, what did he call him? He said, yes. Shouts to exposition. Because this was definitely needed. What did he say? He said, I got to wait till I tell your son why his father won't be coming home. Right? Now, why did he take a bat to him? Obviously from that shit. But listen to what he said though. Because all this is based on trauma. Gotta be trauma, trauma, trauma. Everything's upside down. Everything's upside down. Now, his head's at the bottom. We swinging that bat. Boom! What did he say right before he swung that bat? I wouldn't know. I was raised by a single mother. So I was like, wait a minute. Wait. That is the shit that gets in our minds and has us go over, has us take out our emotions and frustrations out on someone else who we put on a pedestal, not the person, the energy they bring. We put that energy on a pedestal, whether, trauma or whatever. Because imagine for yourself, here you're on trial. You got a prosecutor that's trying to take everything away from you. Whether, man, you don't give a fuck about that, right, wrong, good, bad, lawful, man. So here's another thing. Nobody considered Eddie a flight risk. I remember he said, yeah, we got 3 guys on him, 3 teams on him right now. I'm like, wait a minute. If Eddie Kim is so dangerous, he should be in lockup. Usually in the movie, you'd be in lockup or lockup. Or no flight risk or something. But anyways, Samuel Jackson come through. You know what I'm saying? After that, because that hit me. I was just like, oh wow. To make a really go over the edge when you start to internalize that hurt and pain of, man, I was raised by a single mother and I turned out fine. And this one can take me out. That's that stuff that fuels you just a little bit. Is it the main reason? No, I'm just going off the fact the words were said. So the words were said. That's how I took it. Love it. Samuel Jackson, wonderful character. I get it. I do understand that he is his character based on Kundalini and raising and whatnot, maybe an agent. However, we all an agent somewhere. You're an agent of chaos, agent in chaos, agent around chaos, agent from chaos, agent to chaos. You're an agent within chaos. And why does it feel like I'm putting an in before that G? Watch out. But there's something about Samuel's character, man. He knows how to use his voice. And shouts to exposition once again, because exposition lets me in. When they're sitting on the plane, him and Sean, they're sitting on the plane, and he looks at his partner, who is funny. Like when you go back and watch these movies, when I go back and watch these movies, now I see these characters and the energy that they bring, and what's the big word I can use right now? I don't give a fuck. Whatever they represent, what they represent to me now, so different than what it used to be. So different than what it used to be. Because Samuel Jackson, he explained to him, he's like, yeah, how long you and your partner been together? He's like, yeah, we've been together for, 5 years. At 5 years. 1 failed marriage each. 1 and 1, so that's balance. And he said he's one of the toughest son of a bitches I know. Granted. Wow, granted. You know what? I'm gonna say granted. Fuck it, it felt good when I said it. So granted. Both divorced. So that means in that partnership, for me, What that means is we understand each other. We understand each other so much. I am so willing to have him with me together. Yes. And I've been through so much. He's been through so much that we have helped each other get through those humane times, those humanity times that it was just like, yo, why the fuck am I here? Or why did I make that decision? Out of all of these choices, I chose that one. You got pointed him like Chris Rock. But he knows how to use his voice. Showing gratitude to his partner, of course, showing understanding. That's what I got. That's what I got out of that scene right there. Cause it's just like, yeah. He's very convincing, knows how to use his voice. You gotta know when to invoke that power, when to invoke that fire, and also balance. Whenever he goes to the back of the plane or the front of the plane and meets with Claire, right? Because Claire, when they first got on, she was like, y'all it's making my job hard, so I ain't even whatever. Which I'm like, I've been there, so I get you. But just knowing that her name was Claire, I was like, Claire, clairvoyant, all that. I was like, oh, here we go. There's infinite other possibilities as well, but that's all the one I needed to move on. And he's like, hi, woo. She's like, yeah, woo. He picks up on it. Why does he pick up on it? Because he knows his intentions. My intentions are to ensure everybody on this plane is chill. It's chill because in my mind, I know, yeah, brain, all right, brain and mind, yeah, well, yeah. Because in my mind, it's, I know what I'm here for. Everybody else in between is on the path, the journey, right? And also, he may have liked it or two at that moment. So that could help. That could help. It's not like they put the dude up front or the old ad lady up front. No, it was Claire. So anytime you run into a Claire who literally there's an understanding. Samuel Jackson his character has an understanding of, oh, you mad because you have been put in an uncomfortable position. I get it. He's always like, oh, you mean you want me to go somewhere else, not here? She's like, yeah. And then he waits. He doesn't jump. He doesn't, he don't flip. You don't be like, man, it's just like, And then she goes off. And then what does he do? What does he do? He kills her with kindness. There was a smile. Now, of course, that shit didn't work that shit didn't work anymore when he was married. I'm assuming that shit did not work at the tail end of that relationship and subsequent relationships that he's had before. He has run into that situation so many times. And in his profession, he's run into the situation so many times where he knows, because of the energy, this badge I got, the power I got, I can wield it however I want, however I need to. I can get people to do what I need to do. Everybody's going to look at me like I'm going to move them the fuck out the way. And I'm not here to move them out the way. Like, even though he's an FBI agent, he got the gun, he got the badge, he got the skills, he got the years, he got all that shit. Who ain't gonna vouch for him? So he's comfortable in himself. He knows who he is. Samuel L. Jackson is a character that knows who he is. I know what I'm here for. I know what I'm here for. That's what I'm looking at. That's what I'm finding. That's what I'm finding. Because you get it. You get it. I need to rewind this back so I can listen to that part. I just forgot what I've said already. But I'm going to catch it back. But yeah. He listens. He waits. Kills him with kindness. Kills her with a joke. He's like, you people. Which is wild because I was like, I ain't gonna lie, back in 06, I was like, ain't she black? I was like, she kind of looks like, I was like, So him hitting her with that, it's like, how many times has that worked? And how many times has it not? But how many times has it worked for him? Not for everybody else. For him. For him. Because I guarantee if he said you people and she come back with you people, he just come, oh no, I'm just playing. Because you have that inner spirit. Miss Blue spoke on it on a meditation. I am able to dissolve tenseness and something before it arises. It's something. There's something about it being able to diffuse anger or diffuse that sense of anger. And that's definitely something for me, because also for me, it's like, if you have a perception of me and you tell me, I'm going to be like, okay. Especially if I give you something back, you're like, I don't believe that. I'm going to be like, shit, because justice needs to prevail. I am a son of Stephen. I am a Stevenson. I'm a Libra. Like, there's things in me that I've been doing forever. So if you say these type of things, but I'm also like, Libra just ain't the only thing, Aries, everything. So I would thrive off of that. I would thrive off of yeah, I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah. But something on the front end. There's something, because we're dealing with heart chakra, man. So I ain't trying to hold shit in. Fuck no. Like this whole thing is get this motherfucker right. Are you kidding me? Like, nah. Opening up your heart, loving unconditionally, even when there those energies are coming back to basically ask you, are you actually gonna be on your shit this time? Or and those are never those I don't know if those things are ever going to stop until I fucking die. I don't know if those things are ever going to stop until I fucking die, but I do know my understanding of it can change. Like, I do know I don't have to react to everything, even when the energy wants you to. I was just like, no, I don't want. Like, the person, the situation, the internet, you're not gonna get that out of me. Not right now. I'm good. I'm gonna breathe and close my eyes and go there. After this conversation or after this phone call or after whatever, because shit's not real no ways. So, um, so for me, being able to stand the rain, being able to stand the rain when I have to, when I need to, when it is important for my spiritual growth. Like I ain't just gonna be out there standing rain just because, or um, nah, I ain't doing shit just to be doing shit. So snakes on the plane, ooh. And even the part where Sean's character, they were sitting and he was drawing and he had that surfboard. He comes over, he sits. It's like that calm higher self of some sort. Sits and woo woo, I'm surfing. Like you don't look like a surfer. No disrespect. You see what I'm saying? Back to back of Samuel Jackson playing the black joke on her, and then comes back. There's another conversation about blackness and what it actually means, and him just being like, no, because it says he had that whole story about, yeah, man, why do that when I could sit on the beach and woo woo woo. And his character says, couldn't stay on your board, could you? He says, not a chance. I fail every time. And then he slapped his hand and got up and walked off. And like scenes like that, I say, small talk, as well as his character, whether it's your thing or not, you're when someone else is in a traumatic situation, you know what that trauma looks like, feels like. You know what it feels like. So you come over, have a small talk. Even when they call you out on your bullshit, it's not bullshit because you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? It's that simple. God damn it. It's that fucking simple. Like Samuel Jackson doesn't have to come out of his character, even in that conversation. You know how those conversations be. You know what I'm saying? Like when someone quote unquote catches you in something, can you just be like, oh yeah, man, I wasn't gonna do that shit no way. Man, no, I didn't watch that shit. I can talk about how I watched it. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what you're here for. I was just here to give you a little something, something, and go on about your business. But what happens? It's not like it is in the movies sometimes. Sometimes it is, sometimes it is not. Sometimes you come over and you try to calm a person down. You're trying to calm a person down because you are nervous. You are fearful. So you do the same thing. And then you do it to someone else, and someone else calls you out on it. The next thing you know, you're defending yourself against them. But are you? You're just defending yourself against yourself. I know I've done that many a time. Many a time. So just sitting back, knowing who I am before the conversation even starts. You say, well, how could you do that? How do you know just a conversation is just gonna pop up? Let's see. What are some ways to ensure that you are prepared for something that's happening in the future? But how would you prepare for the future right now? Meditation, prayer, like talk these things out early. in the AM, rising, morning, however. You know what I'm saying? Word to Alonzo. Wow, this is morning. Anyway, you thought that shit out early. You write it down. And then you know. You will know. 10-14? Oh. Oh. But yeah, snakes on a plane, man. Snakes on a plane. And I ain't watched Snakes on the Plane in a while. Especially with the 26 yesterday. Just that 2 and that 6 hitting off real quick. Hour and 46 minutes. So that one and one, that 11 coming back to 2, which that was off the master number. So the numbers hit. You know, snakes on the plane. The snakes were released at what? 35,000 feet. 35,000 feet. 35. 3 and 5 is 8. 8 is the signature on Cali, infinity, as well as snake curling up the staff, Kundalini rising. I was like, yo, that's dope. You can take anything and make it spiritual. Actually, you can't take anything and make it spiritual because I feel like everything already is. And then it either is or it ain't. So you can either find a spiritual meaning or you can't find a spiritual meaning. Or you don't want to find it, or that's just not your thing yet. So yeah, snakes on the plane. We'll finish it up. Maybe. I don't know. I might. Might not. Hmm. Budget was 33 million. 3 and 3. Release date on August 18th. No. Oh, release dates. $898 box office. 62 million. That's funny. Yeah. 2006, 26. Turn it around, 62. Everything's just flipped and flopped. That's dope. That is dope. You know what I did not realize? All of this shit is logic. Like these shits right here. These are the things that I would get caught up in what I could see. Because that's one of the things about the exposition. That's why I write it down. Because I can feel it. Like when people are saying things, I say those words back in my mind and I catch a feeling. I feel it. Knee, elbow, heart, arm, all over, however. And I'm like, there we go. That's something for me. That's something for me. That's something for me. And that's the dopest shit about it, about going through the movies. It's like these movies are there. So I watched them. And they have the codes, they have the clues, they have uh, spiritual cues, um, numbers, all of that. All of that's in there. All of that's in there. Like the cast was dope. All those Flex, 3Gs, GGG. You know GGG is 777. It's lucky. Did all of them live? Because that would be second. Different. Dope. This dude, hilarious. Him trying to pick up on him in the middle of an aisle when there's a dude in the seat that looks just like him. Hilarious. Let's see. Grace. Flex was funny. Flex was a good one. Flex was so good. Oh my gosh. Who else? Ben McKenzie was in here? Uncredited. R. Kelly was in here? Huh. Oh, that song. Elsa. Maria. Fuck was Maria? Oh, Maria was the one with the baby. And that was another thing that I remember seeing when I first saw it. It's a woman with a baby. It then coming back and watching, it's like Maria. So the woman carrying a baby named Maria. Got you. That. And then just even off of that, like that protector, that mothering, and no one was about to happen. No one was about to happen. Oh man, what a time. What a time. Hmm. Oh, that's the chick that was in the bathroom with the other dude. And then I started to get into the, who gets killed, how they get killed, like certain spots. Let's see. And another thing. Oh yeah, the snakes are hyped up on pheromones. I wonder, what's the anniversary of Anaconda? Anaconda, 1997, 18, 19 plus 7 is what, 26, which gives you an 8. Oh, okay. There we go. That's all we need. That's it. I just had. Thank you, Spirit. I appreciate you. Thank you, Spirit. That Spirit within, give me them locks because Anaconda is definitely a movie that I watched. Shouts my sister for taking me to the movie theater to watch that because yeah. John Voight, John Voight is a former priest. Paul, a priest. Got you. Like, what are we doing? Like, oh my gosh, there's so much in here for me. So 1997, which comes out to 26, 26 goes to 8, so another 8 year, an 8 year full of snakes. When did this come out? April 11th. 428. 428. That's either 42 or 24-8. Kobe, where are you at? Kobe, where are you at? Kobe, where you at? Because that's 998. 18 plus 8 is 26. 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 and 8, 14, 5. 5. Goes back to the 5. Got you. Hmm. And that's another thing about putting things together. So, it's 1997, I was 12 going into 13. Ah, there we go. You got regular birth years. Oh, shit. Let me go back. Oh, snake movies. All right, so Let's just do a little something here. We got Snake movies in 1997. Snake movie in 2006. 9 years. 2015. Any? Cut. Oh, pythons. Oh, wow. I remember those. Oh, God. Car. Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, my gosh. How did I miss that? How did it had been a while since we did the Nagas and the wow. That's okay now it's hitting me. The Nagas and snake people. Yes. Okay. I got you. That makes sense. Ka is a species of rock python. Yeah, Ka spirit. Got you. Isn't as massive as the 2016. Huh. Jungle Book comes out 2016. Hmm. The White Snake. Huh. Lake Placid versus Anaconda 2015. An 8 year. Hmm. All right, so what was it before? So that means in 2024. Okay. Why not? I mean, Snake Eyes last year. Oh yeah. Hmm. Hmm. A wonderful snake movie every 9 years. It comes up in the eight. Snake Eyes too. Gotcha. Go. Hmm. Gotcha. Gotcha. All right. Wow, the Nagas. Shit. Hey man. And that's why I'm not going furthermore. From this point forward, I will no longer worry about information. I am not going to worry about losing information or forgetting information. It's never going to happen. I'm never going to lose it. I'm never going to forget it. How can I lose or forget something that is in here? The question is, am I willing to go find it? Or am I willing to ask for it? What do you think you're going to find out? And my question to myself on the inside must update to what am I going to ask God about this whole thing? Yeah, what am I going to ask the divine? Me, divine God. We all up in this bitch. Like, what's up? Is there something even more than me? Of course. Fuck you think I'm operating? So let's just slow it down. Continue to use that heart and follow follow those chakras, man. Listen to yourself. Continue using your tools. Ask what you want to ask. You want that motherfucker to start calling your phone? I mean, you can ask Spirit to not make that happen anymore. Before you ask Spirit, God, anybody to take care of anything, you might want to ask yourself first, why the fuck this motherfucker me though? And what is it about me that got this motherfucker calling? Maybe it's because y'all family. Or maybe once you get a couple more stories, you realize, as the big homie said, it was a wonderful, oh man, it was a wonderful time. Me and the big homie was chilling. And there was something that was on my mind that had been happening. And it also been something that had gone on with my father as well. My mother had told me. My mother had told me that my father is very, very known for helping folks out, right? Giving money away, giving this, giving that. Let folk have this, have that. Do this, do that, do whatever. Like he's a giver. You know what I'm saying? And whatever, you know what I'm saying? Whatever trauma and judgment that's placed on that got him doing that. That was something for me a couple months ago as well as last year on family, right? I had delusions of family. I didn't know that. But now when we go back through and we take a look at it, we like, oh wow, that's what I was thinking? Yeah, that's what you thought. Why was I thinking that? Programmed. It's like, oh shit, I was programmed. Wait, I'm a programmer. Like, that's it. That's it right there. Anytime you, fuck, the motherfuckers got me. I'm programmed, or I'm this, I'm that. I am more than the situation. Are you not? And if it's time for you to die, then it is what it is, right? Then it's that time. And most of the times, every time you thought you were going to die, you weren't even close. Think about it. How many times did you actually think you were going to leave this plane of existence? Now, count how many months, years it has been since that moment when you had the feeling like you were going to die. And then you're like, wait, there's a possibility that my mind is playing tricks on me. Maybe a possibility. Just maybe. Maybe I'm the one who's stressing myself out. As well as that, just traumas, fears, judgments, taking on others' energies as well, not protecting yourself. I mean, we scoffed at condoms, didn't we? I mean, think about protection. Guns, cameras, knives, protecting your house, those sorts of things. Think about all the protections that we went through when we were kids, and which ones stuck, and which ones we laughed and scoffed at, right? Condoms. Let's all just act whatever. So we're just gonna whatever. All right, protection, boom. And not to mention the fact shit was put in them anyway. Whatever. Let's see what else. Guns, right? Protection, guns. Let's see what else. What else? There's so many things that are for protection, and we just don't use them, or we laugh at them, or they are given to us and portrayed in such a way that it's like, don't even fuck with that. Don't fuck with that protection. Why would you protect yourself? No, I keep my shit on me all the time. Well, man, you just scared. I'm not scared. I don't need nothing. You know, based on who you are in your past lives, maybe you may not be. But for myself, protection spells are very key. You know what I'm saying? Look, if your protection spell is watch over me and mine as we ride and glide, fly. And you imagine y'all getting to your destination and smiling. That's motherfucking protection. Do you know who you are? That's what I'm saying to myself. So yeah, that's protect yourself. Protect yourself. So yeah, man, continue protecting yourself. You know, you need to go get a book or something and read them. I bet. Guarantee you read them books. You're gonna get them templates. And then when you dream, they're gonna show you that you the template. Or you're gonna find out that you the template. You the temple. And then you're like, oh, I see how this shit works. I see how this shit works. So as far as this week, what do we manifest? What do we desire by the end of this week? What is the goal? The goal for me this week is to free up space in my heart space. Clear out the low vibrational energy that I have been holding on to in my heart. To release the junk and the clutter that has been weighing on me for eons, right? The goal to whenever those traumas and those synchronicities and those body sensations come up, with spirit, I am ready. Already. I'm already ready. And I know I'm going to be ready right now. I'm already ready right now. So I'm also, another goal is to allow myself to cry, allow myself to feel my emotions, allow myself to care, care about myself. You know what I'm saying? There's gonna be some things that come up this week. More likely, I ain't seen it in a while, or just haven't focused on it, or just didn't think that was going to be something that was going to come back up. And then there are going to be some things to be like, but every time, for me, I'm like, yes, bring that shit on. Let's goddamn. You know what I'm saying? And especially with the tools that we on now, it's like something come up about somebody, I don't have to run to them and be like, oh my gosh, please forgive me. I should have this is so bad. We're gonna turn on some motherfucking tunes. We're gonna put the goddamn headphones. We're gonna close this motherfucking door or wherever we at. I'm gonna do my 3, 2, goddamn 1. I'm going wherever I need to go. I'm protecting myself up. I'm gonna send myself some love. I'm gonna send them some love. We gonna dap it up. We gonna hug. We gonna talk a little bit. They gonna shoot some info. I'm gonna take it, come back with it. And so it is. And we out this bitch. Thank you. And then we gonna see because I will say many of those that I've sent love and light to, apologize to, uh, apologize for miscommunications as well. Even I'm sure I thank them for being. I thank people for being my friends, even when you know what I'm saying we ain't kicking it like that no more. And those same people have texts, called, or I've seen a couple days, within a week, or uh, maybe it's a couple months. But when you see them, all that, all love, and that's just another reminder of, man, getting that gym. This where we at. Like, to me, right now, I'm in the gym right now with Kobe. Kobe got me in this working, working. Who's doing rip throughs on the beginning. Now we're taking 100 free throws and we shoot. Same every time. That's one of the messages right now. One of the messages right now for me is I shoot differently. I remember when I questioned myself. This is wild. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let me get this point out real quick. I gotta get this truth out. Wow. Shouts to Kobe because we on this green chakra, so we working free throw routine. Something about a free throw routine, a routine because I went by the Kyrie Irving, number 11, two master number. Yes, my youngest son's a master number. Got you. Thank you. Need to keep those 11. So his free throw routine. I remember watching his first free throw routine, and I was just like, yo, his breathing is different. And of course, I didn't notice until I think last season. I see him get there, he was like, I'm like, a lot of people breathe at the free throw line. Why was I paying attention to Kyrie so much? Of course. Um, Still, a free throw routine. I remember like little things, little pickups along the way. I've been playing pickup basketball. I've been playing pickup basketball a lot, right? Playing with the homies and stuff. I remember going to the gym, usually on the lunchtime, because it's like most places there is a lunch bunch, but I like to go when there's nobody there. So I can just shoot and practice and all that type of shit and work on moves and, do crossovers and all that type of shit. I love it. But I do remember when I noticed that I changed my shot. And of course, at the time, I had done something to my shoulder. I torn my shoulder like long time ago. And then it was hurting again. And then I had to change my shot for some reason. Like I couldn't even lift I couldn't lift my shoulder above my arm. Like I couldn't lift it up at all for a couple of months, which forced me to play a different way. Like I still like playing basketball. I think during that time I had to shoot different. Like I had to shoot. It was a different stroke that I had. I had to play different. I couldn't I couldn't dribble the way I wanted to, couldn't shoot the way I wanted to. And I started taking to the hole more, passing more, all that sorts of things. And then after that, I remembered one day I was shooting free throws. And I shot 10. And I remembered that I had 7 different shooting styles on those free throws. And the last one I hit was the best one that felt good. Stay with me for a second. It's like I'm there. That's what I'm saying. Like, man, like I know Brother Panic and um, Melissa the Spirit Doula, Brother Hanky, they were talking about this a couple weeks back. Like, man, they were like, I was like, yo, if you really knew what this place was, man, you wouldn't even. And that's when I'm like, the fact that I can go back to the gym and I can hear the balls bouncing. I know the feeling of shooting, hitting, getting the ball back, and then dribbling, going to shoot again. I got a different style. And I do remember saying to myself many times going back, like, I have to pick a style and stick with it. I just never would. I shoot some ways this way, some ways that way. Sometimes I grab the ball over here, sometimes I grab the ball over there. But you know what I actually, what I wasn't picking up on? You know what I wasn't picking up on? An actual training regimen. I was, at that time, I was spent so much time trying to figure out how to quote unquote, I guess, correct, fix, change what I was doing. Because I was just like, well, if I just go to the gym and I just shoot a whole bunch, eventually I'm going to get it right. Because I would be like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to shoot this shit like Ray Allen. So I hold the ball like Ray Allen and I shoot like Ray Allen all day. But of course, when they didn't go in, I'd be like, fuck it. I'm just going to shoot like me. So I wouldn't stay with it. But over time, I just got comfortable with this is how I play. You know, if it's not going to change, then this is just what it is. And I can get by with this. And that right there sums up my 20s and my 30s. It feels like there are points in those years after moving out of my parents' house of not knowing that if you wanted to shoot a certain way, if you want to do certain things, you want to achieve a certain goal, you had to have a template for what you was doing. You needed to have a template, a schedule, belief, a knowing, a partner out there who knew what they were doing that could show you, an actual willingness to reach out, find some basketball drills, or click on this or find that. For some reason, man, I was just like, nah, man, I'm gonna do this shit myself. Because then, you know, the whole thing of, well, I'm not going to the league or nothing like that, so it ain't that serious. Huh. Makes sense. Um, because now it's falling in love with everything you do, opening up that heart, like being excited, like them little 3 chakras, man. There was a lot I was holding in there, and now I see it. Even in shit like just going to play pickup ball. You know what I'm saying? Like there's so many things that correlate. Why you do this? Why you don't do that? Why you dress this way? Why you don't dress that way? Why you are confident in yourself? Some areas you are not confident. And then you see others that are confident. So you're like, hmm, they can do it. I can do this. You know what I'm saying? Because I would be like, well, I may not be able to shoot all the time, but and I also remember at that time where I was not confident with myself, those were the times where I got picked on a lot. I'm talking about like high school and like early, early after high school. Early after high school was that whole, you know what I'm saying? Like you're still around, you're still putting off that same energy, but you have changed, but everybody else has not pertaining to you. Not that these people haven't changed. You just haven't changed your perception of yourself. So now you got to meet some people who know you. And now it's time to prove to yourself that you could. But yeah, I remember that. Oh man, I remember that. I even remember the time where I got out of that. I got out of that because it was like I was playing in the same places. You play with the same people you grow up with. So, whoa, 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 whoa. For me, I had to go play somewhere else. I played differently when I played at home. I played different when I played at Army or played at North Middle or North High or played with friends and relatives and uh, people you grow up with and shit like that. People you've been playing ball with forever. So, you know what I'm saying? You over here trying to take it serious when you know you got people over here who knew you when you were tripping over your shoestrings in elementary school and shit. So yeah, it's just different. For me, I love to shine without family. Back then I did. Because I knew what that shit came with. It came with pressure. There was an extra amount of there was a amount of pressure, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to let nobody down. You have the trauma and all of this and that, which that is good. I'm glad this has come up because that is something that's been in my heart that I've been holding in. I did not know that. I think I just realized that right now. So awesome. But yeah, once I started playing instrumental ball, instrumental, intramural, pickup ball at like Mitchell College. Hey man, you want to come over here and play with us? Or, there we go. It's, when I played ball with friends and family, there were nothing but jokes, proving oneself, you know, favorites. I'm gonna pass you the ball because I know you and we rode together. Um, you know, we smashed these chicks together, so I'll pass you the ball, or I'll pick you on my team, and those so on and so forth. And when I went somewhere else, it wasn't like that. When I went somewhere else, I got invited to go there. So it was someone who already knew me. So they'd be like, nah, he's good. Bring him on. And I'd be like, huh. So then as I would play, they'd be like, yeah, bring him on. And I enjoyed that. I enjoyed the positive feedback because that was something that I wasn't used to. I wasn't used to being respected in a different way, in another way, being respected on another plane. That's all. It's not that niggas don't give you respect over here, but these niggas do, or them white folks do, or these white folks don't like you. So I'm gonna go hang with the black people. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That type of shit. It was just they respected me in a different level. They knew more. Over here, it was less baggage. The less people know about you, you just come in and play. Oh, you're here to play? Oh, that's cool. That's great. Wonderful. Go play. I mean, And I remember playing with certain individuals, certain groups. There's certain groups of people that I meshed with a lot. And I noticed that over my years, I meshed with an older crowd. Like even when I was younger, 24, 25, 23, like I love playing with 30-year-olds, 35-year-olds, 40-year-olds, because those guys had a certain maturity about them. And it just felt like when they came in, it was, they came in to, play and go home. It's like they knew who they were. They had intentions when they came up. And I noticed that a lot when groups started mixing. You ever play with that old crowd, that grown crowd, and then a couple other 20-year-olds come up in there, or energy start to shift, and then you start to see that. I started to see that a lot because different people have different things to prove, especially on the court and competition as well. You know what I'm saying? So that was lovely though. But yeah, the goals, man, that 24-8. But yeah, so you know what? Dang, it's hot. I showered too. Jeez. Whew. It is hot in here. It is the hottest it has been in a very long time. So continue to breathe for myself as well as there's nothing to prove. And when you're practicing at home and playing at home, all it is, you just need to go play somewhere else. That's all. Go play with other people who want to play the way you play, who are in line with the shit that you align with. That's all. Do that. Because you'll have more fun. You will. You've been there. You play ball with a group of folk that just there to just play, man. And they're happy. Well, maybe, man, niggas ain't got to be smiling all the time. But there's not an animosity that you're like, are you okay? Okay. You good? You know what I'm saying? And of course, that definitely is, there's a level of competition in which I've been in before. And I do like competition. Like I like fierce competition too as well on the court. Like, yeah, I like chilling, but yeah, I compete. I love it. I would say those, I guess, arguments as well. That's got to be in there with that justice shit. You know what I'm saying? You want fairness and justice. And there are many times I could tell, just be like, you're going to do this all the time, aren't you? Alrighty then. Alrighty then. But yeah, continuing on those free throws, the free throws, I'm feeling that's a, that's a dope meditation. I feel that's a dope meditation coming up. Go in, shoot 10 free throws, 50, 100, however, but every single one of them. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's try some. I want to try this out. Stop and then come back. You know what? No, I'm not stopping because last time I stopped and then tried to come back in, the whole vibe was off. my whole vibe was just different. So, all right, let's do it like them. Right now, I'm just gonna take a couple of deep breaths. Come in. And out. So when you're breathing, you want to feel that belly. And breathe all that air out of that stomach. We're driving to the arena. It's clear. No traffic. Car in sight. Clear path. We pull up to the arena. Open up the door. Close it. Lock that motherfucker. Walk into the arena. Just like on 2K. Just like on 2K. Walk in. You can hear your shoes, your feet. Every step, every heel that touches the floor. You can hear yourself walking. You might even feel lightness in your feet right now. I know I do. But, yeah. You walk in. You look left. Seats. Look right. Seats. You look up. The Jumbotron. You look down. It's the Lakers. So you walk on the court. There's Kobe. Kobe smiling. He's got that, oh, your ass about to work today smile though. He get like, and he's already sweating. So it's like, it's dribble. We're working on free throws. So you grab the ball, dribble, walk up to the line, take a deep breath, you hold the ball. Then you just get yourself in a pattern. You get yourself in a pattern. Now, of course, you want to make that sound. I'm making that sound just off the basis of that's how it sounds for me. You can do a swish. You can have them going off the backboard. You can, every time you hit, make it a popper shot. So explosions every single time. It lights up. However, but now that I've got the basis of the meditation, we come back in the next time around, and on that ball, we are writing heart chakra aspects. You write that on. Now maybe it may be like literally. Okay. Got that. Let's do it. You take that and you just write on it. Love is my guiding truth in life. Give and receive love effortlessly and unconditionally. And you write that on that ball and you spin it. And when you stop it, you're reading it. And you get that ball and you shoot it. And it's coming back to you because Kobe's looking right at you. So he's throwing you back the ball. You do it again. Do 100 of them things. Or do, I don't know, 5 minutes. 5 minutes worth. 10 minutes worth. And we're doing that tonight. We're gonna do that tonight. See where that goes. Because I know that. Because instead of going into a gym and doing like a literal gym and shooting free throws, I want to shoot them in my mind. Like, even when it's suicides, when we're running sprints, you know what I'm saying? You got to touch the line, come back, touch the line, come back, touch the line, come back, touch the line, come back. Like, what if on every line, is a breathing. Like you're breathing, when you breathe in, you're running. When you breathe out whenever you come back. So you know the next, like if the first one's 3 seconds. The next one's got to be at least 4 or 5. See on that one, 3 seconds short. 4 on the next one. 5 is me running all the way down the court and all the way back. And even when I'm breathing out, I can literally feel myself sweating. It ain't that hot. And it's like 40 some degrees outside plus rain. So it ain't that goddamn deep. 9/11 is It's wild with these numbers, man. Love is my guiding truth in life, and I give and receive love effortlessly and unconditionally. I just need to write it. Change some words. Shoot, actually, you can just love is my guiding truth in life. I give and receive love effortlessly and unconditionally. You can just do both. You can turn it into just have one, however you need to. It's all up to you. I would say, thank you for sticking around. I mean, sure. We need to talk about, talking about pick up basketball with drum up. What? This is how you save yourself. This is how you take back your cape. And of course, this is just how I do it. This is just how I am doing it. And I would say the great. Uh, uh, I think I'm done talking. So, probably gonna get this reading. It's at 12. Shit, man. It's reading. I got the meditation going on for the night. Sure, we got the we got got the rose quartz here. So, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, you know it's gonna get any bugs. Oh, Tiger's Eye was last week, so this is gonna be it. Let me go ahead and go to the well. It's only 250. Let's put it at 175. So, invoking love. I am a magnet for love. See? This is how you marry yourself, ain't it? How many rose quartz do I have? Come on. Yo, I know this shit's up here. There's that amethyst there. Or, as I call it, that Amethyst. Amethyst out here somewhere. All right. All right. So we got the healing heart, place 7. Memory layout. Gritting the house? Why haven't I been? See, I ain't even gonna trip. No, 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 no. We love ourselves unconditionally. We are not gonna bash ourselves for not reading something that we weren't going to be reading at the time anyway. Not doing that. Sorry, ego. Sorry, ego. We're not worrying about that. It's okay. All right, so memory layout. You need 2 citrine. I do. To strengthen memory. Green calcite. Azurite for this. Azurite. I think I got an azurite. Place the other crystals. Yo, I got healing heart. Place 7 rose quartz. 1 dioptis and 1 watermelon tourmaline as shown in 20 minutes forward. 4 amethyst points can be added. God damn. Dioptis. Well, you know what? I gotta say, ooh, it's a quartz. I gotta say, I've never even heard of that before. Dioptase. Oh.
Dioptase.
Dioptase. I hear you. So we go over to art. All right. Copper bearing. This mineral occurs around other copper bearing. Huh. Okay. Huh. It's one of the rarest stones on the market. Let's see how goddamn rare. I ain't here. I'm just here to. I'm here on this. I'm here to prove this shit to myself. Hold up. I get it. There we go. Let's write that down. This is yes. All right. The things that you get in your mind that spirits just like, here, say this. And you like, okay, meditate on it, pray on it. Yeah, because I know way too much to keep doing this stupid shit over. I'm just saying. I, I've come into a level of understanding in which I don't need to keep doing the lower shit no more. Doing it that way no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need to go there. I don't need to go to that grocery store when I know the one that I get my shit from. Like, everybody else want to go to this one. And sometimes I go there too, because everybody else be going. And we together. So I'm gonna go there. But I also know where I get my food from. I know where I get my shit from. So I'm going to keep going there. And I want to say one of the hesitancies that I've gone up against within myself is, how comfortable do I feel about going my own way and getting my own food, getting my own drink? You know what I'm saying? It's like that time when you how do you eat differently among your friends, family members, and then like, you know, your home, yeah. Like, how does it go when you switch up things? Do you, mm, you know what I'm saying? When you're eating a diet, how is it like that for you? Are you able to confidently make your choices around everyone else? How long does it take? And shouts to you. All right, so mhm. Mm-hmm. Speak to him now. All right. What else? Kazakhstan. Is it always Kazakhstan? Hey, you know what? I remember when Borat was coming out, and I was just like, Kazakhstan. Why is that? Shouts to Russia over there, over here. Ain't that something? Melanated Russia. So, forcing you to take action and make a change. Planets: Venus, Zodiac, Sag, Scorpio, water, colors, green, hardness, Cusio. Casio, H2O. All right. Let's dia. Let's get one. See where it's at, or it's equivalent, or better. It's like what's that one? MG speaks on that moldavite. It's like, oh, let's see if I can find it near me. Shit. Maybe someone ain't got one sitting up here. Ah, a crystal sterling silver. Hey man, that's the thing. I'm not holding on size, nor am I holding on price. I just want to see where it can get to. Cosmic connection. Stalina, wait. Witchery. Oh. See, man, I ain't worried about none of that shit. Let's get it. Shit, we gonna need bitches on now. Well, you know what? While we sitting up here talking about Deities, let's just go ahead and talk to you now. So, oh. Energy streams out here that I've done. I can throw it down. Cassandra, the crystal goddess. That's what's up. What you got for me? Archangel. Arc. Raphael. December 19th, 2019. What's this quarter sitting over here? What year is that? 2019. 3. And that's a revolver too. That's 313. Thank you. Thank you, Cassandra, the crystal goddess. I appreciate you. Raphael. Hey man, it's one of the strongest. Oh yeah, Kuan Yin with the Kuan Yin, we got that. For real, for real. Alright, rose course, Deities. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna fucking try something. I'm gonna try something myself, and I'm gonna do it and see what happens. See what we connect with. There's just something in my mind that keeps saying there is no lack. All right, what's next? Taurus. Hey, that's my dad's birthday. My dad's birthday is April 26th. Dang, that's, you know what's funny? My dad's birthday is April 26th. My niece's birthday, wait, yeah, April 19th. And Gemini, May 26th. Wow. So I got the rose quartz. All right, rose quartz wand. Healing rose quartz. Imagine this is it. Were there any other? Excuse me. That's another one. I feel like there's another crystal Bible that I had. That another has some other points where you can place them. But shit, we're gonna Deities. I like this. And it's with Raphael. Rat. Is that how you spell it? Raphael. Ah, Raphael. Oh. Ooh. Obisu. Mm-hmm. All right, Robbie, where you at? Where you at? Ooh, Libra. Huh, look at that. That's dope. That's definitely need to know. That's just Guardians of Crossroads Spirits. Snakes on the Plain. The first scene, them underneath of a crossroads. Physician. That's in there. Healers. Exorcist. Somebody was talking about the evil eye yesterday or 2 days ago. Red or blue. So I'm just gonna put this real quick. I think earlier in the day, last night's dream had the number of 29. Raphael, Gabriel, and Raphael now share Michael's feast. 29. Here we go. All right. Raphael, Raphael. All right, let's see how much of Raphael we already are. Let's see what else there is to activate. Uh, 17, 24, 26. Raphael is Raphael Afaro. Afaro. Raphael, regent of the sun, is the archangel of healing. is a star of the apocryphal book of Tobit, in which he performs miraculous cures and explains how to vanquish powerful demons. Raphael was the red. We had the one with the red, right? Cool. Angel of joy, love, and compassion. He vies with Michael and Gabriel for title of Most Loved Angel. MLA format. Raphael is among the 7 angels who surround the throne of glory. And seeing that Raphael numerology comes out to 7, there we go. I got the number 7, the energy of 7. Pyramids, vibrant energy, collective consciousness, negatively. Morbidity, inactivity. Writing and the writer, education and learning. Balance. All right, where we at? Throne of glory, guardian of the tree of life. Throne of glory, guardian of the tree of life. Maybe the angel of the flaming sword guards the gates of Eden. Of course, erecting that sword is on the east side, so we got another sword. Maybe the guardian of the Holy Grail. Shit, let's ask him. See what's up. I know. I mean, I would know, right? And if it ain't to be told to me, that's what it is. I ain't gonna trip. We got a whole active roster up this motherfucker. We're ready to activate more. Guardian of those born under the astrological signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Well, thanks, Raphael. And also, Ezel, that's what I call it. I call it Ezel. Hello, Michael Zell. Demon banisher too. He commands, compels, and he banishes those. Mates. Gosh, what is Azazel. Plus the power of the ineffable name is invoked to banish wicked spirits and liberate many spells. Illness, ailment, or condition. His specialties include vision problems, literally or metaphorically. Raphael smooths and heals mental illness. He banishes nightmares. Favorite people, lovers, pharmacists, physicians, healers, health inspectors, travelers, especially young people leaving for the first time. Manifestation is a being of blinding light, but in the book of Tobit, he is able to make himself appear sufficiently innocuous so that Tobit's central character is unaware that Raphael is an angel despite close contact. Is there, but you don't see it unless you're noticing. Unless they're in your aura field, I would suppose. portrayed as a young, handsome, androgynous man with traveler's staff and a fish. We saw them fish earlier on Snakes on the Plane, and Maria's ears. Maria's earrings were the fish, which was, it's like, yeah, she's covered. Usually identified with air, sometimes with water. Look at that. Sun and Mercury. Direction, east, west, depending on opinion and tradition. That sword coming out the east. Usually blue or gold. Blue and gold. But some southern just recommend Emerald. Tuesday, which is 2 days. Frankincense and myrrh, fish-shaped amulets, or fish made of silver. Fish-shaped amulets. I'm gonna look at it. There we go. Yeah. Bet. Because and that just rings true from, well, if I had done the screenshots, that one would have been seen, but it's all right. I saw it. That's what matters, honestly. Even though I know this is a visual medium in which I'm supposed to be showing things. But yeah, Raphael. It's like I can feel it. I can envision me going to this energy, this spot, this place, and going to get this crystal and doing the healing there. And I can envision like ordering it online. So it's like, what's the feeling of, like the feeling of closing your eyes, typing in Deities near me. Like you can do it this way, however, but just typing it in, going to a website, clicking on it, inputting my debit card. I know my number by heart, so I can put that in real quick, do that, feel good about that, smile, and envision myself walking to the door because the FedEx just came. There's a package, hand it, boom, thank you, Lowell. Open them up, open it up, and like I can see like a green just coming up out of there. So yeah, let's do that. Let's continue to do that. Let's continue to use our mind for these things, because the more mind power I use, the less of this I have to do. as far as like explaining, like I won't have to waste my words. I won't have to waste my words. I won't have to waste my emotions. I will not have to waste any of this shit. Because even when my heart get to beating fast, man, it's okay. My heart do it. My heart will do this. Like I can tell, like my breathing changes when I get into defensive mode. When I get into when I go into survival mode, I start breathing fast. Man, I start talking like that, even when it ain't nothing like that. But it's still that I just got the flash of just breathing like that. But yeah, man, on that defense, I can see it in the kids now, just on the defense. You're like, but you're defending yourself on what's going on. It's like, what's going on in the mind? If your mind is telling you you should be nervous about a certain situation, and I'm literally telling you right here that I'm in front of you, and I'm like, nah, it's not. No. I mean, I understand how you could feel that way, but no, that isn't what's going on. So, continuously remind myself that in those certain situations, it's okay. Whatever happened to me in middle school isn't happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, this person isn't my father. This person isn't my mother. This person isn't that one teacher. This person isn't that one friend. This person isn't those people at that party. Like, no. None of those things are happening right now. And it's okay that I got a little scared. It's all right. But we here now. We good. Let's just listen. Let's just listen. All right. Heart chakra. Raphael. Deities. Rose quartz. Books, references to go back to, some meditations to go through. Shoot, that Kobe meditation. Practicing those free throws. Writing the affirmation on the ball. So we're gonna keep that pushing. Awesome. You know what? I think this would be dope. And for tomorrow, we'll look for some music. We'll do some. Well. Actually, we already got them. Who was doing the? Was this? We're doing this one earlier, so I think we'll do that now. Not now here, but I think what I'll do as far as like putting things out for myself. Yeah, that'd be dope. So enjoy. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Um, thank you for taking your time, coming on through as we do what we do, going through these as well. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot, most of this stuff I am literally doing myself. I'm doing it myself. Not like there's no other energy around me. But I'm just saying, like, it's not like I'm taking this and like hitting somebody up and be like, "Hey, yo." But I envision those times coming, maybe, possibly, that I would develop uh, some talking relationships with those of like minds, and continuously, you know what I'm saying, give good feedback when those are around me, uh, to attract like minds. Mm-mm. Friends has been a thing for me, so let's, and possibly through this week, the delusions of those answers are gonna come up. I know it. I know it. I know it. So, yeah, have a good one. March champ, 131 zone, more room. That'll be good. That green alive. Heart chakra. Oh yeah, Turby. It's a nice vehicle.